Hey everyone, and welcome back. We've got some massive news that just dropped, and it's all about one of the biggest lottery jackpots in US history. Get ready to have your mind blown because after months of anticipation, the nearly $1.8 billion Powerball jackpot finally has winners. And not just one, but two incredibly lucky players are splitting this life-changing sum. This is huge, so let's get into all the details. Imagine waking up to find out you're suddenly hundreds of millions of dollars richer. That's exactly what happened to two individuals this past Saturday night. The Powerball jackpot, which had been growing since May, reached an astonishing nearly $1.8 billion. This makes it the second largest lottery prize ever won in American history, only surpassed by a $2.04 billion jackpot back in 2022. It was a long wait for a winner, marking a new record for the game with 42 consecutive drawings without anyone hitting the big one. But that wait is now officially over. The two winning tickets were sold in Missouri and Texas. That's right, two different states are now home to instant multimillionaires. The winning numbers drawn were 11, 23, 44, 61, 62, and the red Powerball number 17. For those who added the Power Play option, it was a 2x multiplier. We know the Texas ticket was purchased at a gas station convenience store in Fredericksburg, a small town in the Texas Hill Country. The location of the winning ticket in Missouri, however, is still a mystery. It's a developing story, and everyone is eager to find out more about these new winners. Now, let's talk about the money itself. When you win a jackpot this massive, you don't just get a check for the full amount. Our two lucky winners have a big decision to make: how to claim their prize. They can choose between two main options. The first is what's called an annuity option. This means they would each receive about $890 million paid out over nearly 3 decades. Specifically, it's 30 payments spread over 29 years, with each annual payment increasing by 5%. This steady income stream can be a great way to manage such a huge amount of wealth over time. The second option is an upfront cash payment, which most big winners usually pick. If they go this route, each winner will get a single payment of about $410 million before taxes. It's a smaller number than the annuity, but it's all yours right away. Of course, Uncle Sam wants his share. Any lottery winnings are subject to federal taxes. There's an automatic federal tax of about 24% withheld right off the top. Then when you file your tax return for next year, you'll owe another 13% in federal taxes. So it's a significant portion that goes to the government. Beyond federal taxes, some states also impose their own taxes on lottery winnings. These state taxes can range from about 3% to 11% depending on where you live. However, here's a lucky break for some. If you happen to live in California, Florida, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, or Wyoming, you won't pay any state taxes on your lottery winnings. Our Texas winner, for instance, won't have to worry about state income tax on their Powerball prize. That's a pretty sweet deal, adding to the value of their massive win. While these two winners hit the grand prize, many other players also walked away with substantial cash. This drawing alone produced more than 9 million winning tickets nationwide, awarding smaller cash prizes. For example, 18 tickets across the country matched 5 white balls to win a cool $1 million each. These $1 million tickets were sold in states like California, Colorado, Florida, Illinois, Kansas, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Texas, and West Virginia. New York alone had 2 of these $1 million winners. And it gets even better for some. 2 tickets, one each from Kansas and Texas, not only matched 5 white balls, but also included the Power Play option, doubling their winnings to $2 million each. We also saw hundreds of thousands of dollars in prizes go to players who matched fewer numbers. This shows that even if you don't hit the jackpot, there's still many ways to win big. But let's be honest, the odds of winning that grand prize are incredibly slim, standing at about 1 in over 292 million. The overall odds of winning any prize, however, are much better, at about 1 in 25. Powerball tickets are quite affordable, costing just $2 per play, with the option to add Power Play for an extra $1 to multiply smaller prizes. You pick 5 numbers from 1 to 69 and 1 red Powerball number from 1 to 26. Or you can just let the machine pick random numbers for you. Powerball is a truly nationwide game available in 45 states, plus Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's not just about the dreams of individual winners, though. Over half of all the money from Powerball ticket sales goes back into the communities where the tickets were sold, supporting vital public programs and services. Since it started in 1992, the game has generated over $36 billion for good causes. So even when you don't win, your $2 are still doing some good. Now, with these new winners, a common question always arises. Will we know who they are? The identities and specific locations of the Missouri and Texas jackpot winners haven't been released yet. In some states, like Texas, winners are allowed to remain anonymous, giving them the choice to stay out of the spotlight. Other states, like Minnesota, allow anonymity for wins over a certain amount, such as $10,000. However, in states like California, a winner's name and hometown are public record, though some winners may issue a statement without appearing publicly. There are definitely different viewpoints on whether winners should be publicly identified. On one hand, some believe public disclosure helps build trust in the lottery system, showing that real people win. On the other hand, privacy and security are huge concerns when someone suddenly comes into such immense wealth. We've seen examples of both. Back in 2002, a West Virginia man who won a massive lump sum later expressed regret, facing scandals and personal hardships. But those stories are actually rare. Most lottery winners, in fact, report being happier and wealthier than before their win. For those who choose anonymity, it often comes down to wanting to maintain their pre-win life and avoid unwanted attention. Financial experts often advise big winners to assemble a team of professionals like lawyers and financial advisors before claiming their prize. It's a lot to process. As for the game itself, since we finally have winners for this historic jackpot, the Powerball prize resets to $20 million for the next drawing. Drawings are held 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, giving everyone another chance to dream big. And if you or someone you know ever struggles with gambling, please remember there are resources available, like calling 1-800-GAMBLER for help. It's all about playing responsibly and enjoying the excitement. What an incredible story, right? 2 brand new multimillionaires just like that. It just goes to show you never know when luck might strike. We'll be keeping an eye on this developing story to see if any more details emerge about these mysterious winners. If you found this breakdown helpful or just exciting to hear about, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And make sure you subscribe for more financial insights and news. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.